Now to Sri Lanka, where women make up some 80% of the employees in one of the country's biggest industries, textiles and clothing. As Ravinda Gunawardena of RTV explains, one program is ensuring they are not discriminated against.
Kumuduni Chandralekha is a supervisor in this highly modernized apparel factory in the western part of Sri Lanka. She helps this factory supply garment items to international companies such as Marks & Spencer, Gap, Victoria's Secret and Next. In a world where employee retention has been a major problem, Chandralekha has worked at this place for almost 2 decades.
There's no discrimination of women. The company cares for us. That's why I continue to work in this company.
It is the same for Champika Fernando, another worker in this factory. She has been here for over 21 years.
My company helps even to resolve problems at home. If a child falls sick, they help us financially if we can't afford a doctor.
Both Chandralekha and Fernando are part of Sri Lanka's more than $3.2 billion garment industry, which is one of the country's economic lifelines. But it is women like Chandralekha and Fernando who are the industry biggest and make up the so-called Garments Without Guilt label. The Garments Without Guilt initiative focuses on ethical working conditions free of child and forced labor, with no discrimination or sweatshop practices, but with kindness towards the environment. This is a Brandix casual wear factory which won the Leeds Platinum Award for environmental sustainability and is also the first ever apparel company to have won it. It is a fine example of the industry's commitment for environmental sustainability and assures that the Made in Sri Lanka label is not only synonymous with quality but also social and environmental accountability. There are more than 200 garment factories in Sri Lanka. Of them, more than 85% have been certified as producing garments without guilt.
It's not about labor treated separately or management treated separately. It's an ethos which runs through the whole organization. And certainly the response is tremendous. Because people are encouraged, people understand that this is a company that cares.
With challenging times ahead, Sri Lankan garments continue to be produced without guilt, bringing smiles to over 1 million direct and indirect employees. I am Ravinda Gunawardena from RTV Sri Lanka reporting for CNN World Report. I thought of doing this story because one of the main employments that rural women in Sri Lanka involve themselves is the garment industry. And I feel even in this challenging environment for businesses, the apparel industry in Sri Lanka have done a commendable job in giving the best working conditions for these workers, as promised by their Garments Without Guilt program.
From protecting women's rights to ensuring the rights of some of society's most vulnerable people.